Welcome back to Elevator Paso, guys. I'm very thrilled to be here one more time at the Gold Corner Gala 2022. This time, very excited about this. I am fanning out here. We're with Miss Michelle Waterson, one of the top 10 contenders in the UFC. Miss Michelle, how are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm so happy and blessed to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, not just for coming over, but for the opportunity to do this. I want to just take a bit of your time and get to know a little bit about you, get to know a little bit about what drives you when you're in the ring.
Right.
Can you tell us about what your mindset is and how you get there before you go out there and fight?
I think, I get the question a lot, and I think the reason why I like to fight is because it forces me to face my fears. You sign the dotted line, and there's no backpedaling after that. They close the cage behind you, and you got to go. So win, lose, or draw, you're in there, and it's very raw, and you're very vulnerable, but you're also very strong, and I love that. I feel like every time I fight, I learn something new about myself that I didn't know before.
That's a whole new level of shadow work for you right there. So how do you feel that translates to real life?
Oh, everything that I teach my daughter, I've learned from fighting. I just think that life is a fight. There is no bigger metaphor for life than a fight. You fight to breathe. And you fight to get the things you want in life. Anything that's worth having takes effort, and that's what fighting is. It's effort.
Can you tell me one of the most memorable memories you have and experiences you've had at the ring?
I mean, I've had so many. Really, I have. I would say probably one of the most memorable would be when I won the Atom Weight Invicta World Championship, because I was an underdog. I was a pretty big underdog. I was 10-1, and but it didn't matter to me. I knew in my heart I was gonna win, and I poured my whole heart and soul into that fight camp, and it kind of just happened the way it needed to happen, and it was an up and down roller coaster, and I ended up beating her at her own game, submitting her, and winning a world championship, which I had never done before. And it was on a pretty big stage, and I got to do it with my family behind me, and I just remember running around excited and then dropping to my knees because I just realized what had happened, and just being so overwhelmed with emotion because of all of all the work that went into it leading up to that point.
Well, it definitely sounds like you're somebody who's always ready to face adversity. And at the same time, we are now here trying to help those who are facing a different kind of adversity. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me a little bit about what drives you to do this kind of function?
Because it takes a village, I mean, I say that, but if we're talking in fight terms, you can't go into a fight on your own. You got your cornermen in your corner. They're your eyes from the outside. They see things that you can't see. They help you during your fight camp. They see you, during training when nobody else really cares. The lights and the cameras aren't there when you're training, when you're struggling to cut weight, when you're having bad days and sparring, when you're doubting yourself. But your corner does. Your corner sees. And so I think it's a beautiful sentiment to be here in the Golden Corner, to be that for these children. They're fighting this cancer, but they'll be able to get through it that much better with an amazing corner,
Without a doubt. And on behalf of the organization and those kids that we do help, we do thank you for this. Before we let you go, is there anything you want to tell us?
Nothing. Not really. Just I'm really excited to be here. And, I truly from the bottom of my heart pull inspiration from hearing, stories of survivors, stories of other people in their corners. Because like I said, that is the real fight, the real fight is there. What I do is just a metaphor, what I do. And so I'm honored to be here, and I'm really excited to hear everybody's stories and just to be here and support.
It's a very visceral metaphor. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Stick around, guys.